Halo Infinite. So let's talk. Yeah, how good is it for playing multiplayer on PC? And I've got to say, it's a mixed bag on this one. You know, I will say the gameplay, the single player and multiplayer, the mechanics are really good, really great. So why would I go and say, oh, I got mixed feelings? It's just the execution on PC anyway, and when it works, it's really good fun, but I can't tell you how many times I've been stuck. Yeah, you can't play if you're stuck. Loading screens take forever to load. Or worse, after finally get through those long load screens, the final connection, it doesn't work, it doesn't let you play. And sometimes the servers, server side multiplayer has been great for lag, but if they go down, you can't play this game, multiplayer. And I think I've had moments where they've gone down and I couldn't even play single player. That's ridiculous. So let's have a chat about Halo Infinite multiplayer on PC. Okay, so for setup, after quite a few weeks, I've finally managed to figure out some tweaks that make it run better for me. And maybe it's a bit of me, because my computer's now more of a mid-range system. So I'm running i7 6700, GTX 1060, and 16 gigs of RAM. And okay, fine, it's not the latest, it's not the greatest. And playing this game, it did almost make me feel like I need to upgrade. But, you know, it could just be that the game's just really poorly optimized. So when I went to Task Manager, the thing that I saw that was getting bottlenecked was my CPU. It was always on 100% running this game. And there was a part where I was like, that's a bit odd, because when it actually gets into the game, the frames are actually pretty good. It was running for about maybe 50 to 70 for me. It's more than playable, not too bad. So why was the loading take so long? So there was a few things that seemed to help me. I set up a custom paging file for my Windows setup, set my graphics to low, and set my frame rate minimum and maximum to the same number. Well, for me, I did 60 FPS. Setting the graphics to low and the minimum and the max frames is pretty easy to do in the options. So if you're having problems like me, maybe try that first. Alright, so I thought I'd add a part on how to change the custom paging file as well, just in case, because that did help me, I will admit. And I did it on an older computer as well, and it seemed to make it faster too, so yeah, it could be something to it. So go to search, hit advanced system settings. Okay, you'll get this box here, and you want to hit on the settings for this performance area. Click over to advanced here, virtual memory, click change. And well, first off, maybe just check what you've currently got here. You can set no paging file for anything that you have here currently. Make sure to hit set before you hit OK. It might ask you to restart, so before you want to restart, let's make a custom size. And there's different theories on the internet of how much RAM you should set up there. I just put in my current RAM that I have, so mine's 16 gigs, so I put 16,000. Maybe just set the max slightly higher, and you might notice some improvements by doing this. So you can get Halo Infinite on Steam and on the Xbox app on PC, and it's amazing that the multiplayer, it's free at the moment on both. So a great opportunity to get people to come play. And if you get the Gamepass on PC, man, I've got so much to say. It's such a crappy app, but still the best value for PC gaming, especially, my gosh, with the Blizzard Activision acquisition, who knows what's going to happen. You get the single player campaign on there, and I'm going to admit, I'm finding the normal mode of it pretty hard. So there's crossplay as well, whether you're playing on Xbox and PC. And one thing that's quite different is the controller seems to be better than keyboard and mouse for this FPS. There's so much auto aim on the controller. Read some reports online, because normally people who don't play keyboard and mouse are usually at a disadvantage to competitive play on PC, but it almost seems that people are switching from keyboard and mouse to controller just because of how much auto aim there is. Now, I've only played this game with up to 4 different players in the same team, but with the big team battles, it looks like you can have up to 12. And I'm gonna admit, the 12 on 12, it's pretty exciting. There's much excite when running with a team that size. It feels like you're in an army, especially with the vehicles, multiple people jumping into the same vehicle to go and fight. It is pretty cool. And you can make some custom games as well. So if you just want to have a one-on-one or a free-for-all with just a couple people, you can go ahead and do that. So the main multiplayer modes is 4v4 and 12 on 12. And there seems to be quite a different few modes for each. The regular team kill is known as Slayer. There's capture the flag. There's these rounds where you have to hold positions and collect power cells in the big team battles. And they're all pretty fun. And there's also some random modes, some seasonal events in the 4v4, where, such as this current one, where you get different weapons to start off with. But there is one but I would put there with playing this. So say if you round up a bunch of people and want to play, let's play some Halo for the afternoon. I'm not sure if I can recommend it because while the game is great, and this is such a shame because the multiplayer is really good, there's just times where you just can't play because the data centers go down. And especially if you're a gamer with a job and you've only got 1 hour to play, the data center goes down, you can't play. So at this current time, there's points of the execution which could definitely be improved. Also at the time of this recording, there's no co-op for the campaign, but that's in the works. So pretty excited about that. But again, the history of the execution is not great. Oh wait, just this part here. This part's bullshit. Yeah, so like I was trying to pick up an item, accidentally dropped my hammer. It's like, oh fuck it. So bad. Well, recently we tried doing the Master Chief Collection on co-op on PC and we couldn't join each other. And from what I read, what I've read online is it's just dead. You can't play it. Maybe split screen is okay, but at this current time you just can't play online co-op unless there's something that we're doing wrong, but we tried many different things and just couldn't get it working. Okay, so that's my review for Halo Infinite for PC. I have other videos for PC multiplayer games, particularly co-op ones. That's what I quite like. I also have a list of games which I think are suitable for LAN games as well, which I'll put a link for. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.